Hello friends, this is Larry with Rides Done Right, and this is the Salem Roadster Show.
This car was already built by Strictly Street Rods. He got wiped out in the four-way stop.
You have the most talented guy in there, but if he's not driving like the rest of the crew,
this show, top 5 in America.
So we're here with Dave Rasmussen, and I'm Greg Meyer with Rides Done Right, and Dave's the one here with this very unusual car. It's a '53 Alvis, right?
Yes, correct.
So that's what is that?
Well, it was made in Coventry, England. Alvis made cars, a lot of rally cars, race cars in the 30s and 40s. This made in 1952, the first one. And in 1953, they sent 70 of the Alvis Drophead coupes to the United States with left-hand drives. So there were just 70 of them made. And a movie company that's doing a movie on Reeves and Superman and whatnot. And Ben Affleck is playing the part. They did a search to try to find a TA Drophead coupe Alvis for the movie. And this particular car was in the Superman series in 1953, a number of their series for 2 years.
So this is not like James Bond and Austin Healey and all that.
No.
So this is Superman and a Alvis.
And an Alvis, yeah. It's all aluminum bodied. Originally had a 6-cylinder overhead valve engine that leaked quite a bit. Had Lucas electronic parts, which didn't work most of the time. Yeah. So the engine has been changed to a Chevy 350.
So it's been hot rodded.
It's been hot rodded, yeah. And has a Ford 9-inch rear end, but everything else is totally stock. And even now you can get parts, any part for that car you can get.
You can
in
get them.
England. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They still make it. So is this like a hand-built coach or?
It is totally hand-built out of aluminum. And there's quite a bit of wood in the frame.
I know about wood. I have a '33 Chevy. There's a whole story behind that. But no, so the structure of the car is wood.
Well, it's of course the frame is of course all metal.
Yeah.
But there is some wood in the structure, and then aluminum around.
So the body structure is wood, right? Certainly not
inside.
The chassis.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
It's not all wood, but they do have wood in the body. Yeah. Kind of like a Morgan. Like the Morgan car with wood frame and aluminum body. Yeah.
Okay. And this top is you're showing it with a kind of a halfway. It's it's not a roadster.
It's called a Drophead coupe, and of course in Britain, instead of convertible, anything that is retractable or comes down, they call it Drophead. Now this is the TA21 Drophead, so it can be full convertible, or half convertible, or the top.
So
fully
this
up.
Is half, right?
And this is half.
Yeah. So you got some options. That's pretty neat, actually.
Right.
And it's got windows, so it's not a roadster. It's a
roadster. Right.
Yeah. So what's the running gear?
Running gear is a Chevy transmission, 4-speed, and the rear end is a Ford 9-inch rear end.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Right. And a 350 crate engine.
All right. And then is there it's a carbureted. It's a four. You said a 4-barrel. Is that?
It does have a 4-barrel.
Okay.
Carburetor on it. It has a special built aluminum radiator, and even in the desert, the person I bought it from is from the Arizona area, and he used to take it on rallies a lot.
Yeah.
And it would overheat, so he had a special radiator made, and it does have a fan And even in 100+ degrees on a rally, it doesn't get over 185 degrees.
So he
on
fixed
the
the,
motor.
yeah, fixed
So
the cooling.
It's
yeah.
fixed.
Yeah.
And it's a very good rally car.
Oh, nice.
It's really fun.
Nice. So did you get a chance to drive it much?
Not too much. I think I've had it now for 3 years, and I've driven it maybe 1,000 miles.
Oh, well, that's not too bad. So, but it was driven quite a bit during the previous owners and stuff. I think that's what I read was who put the 350 Chevy in drove it daily, didn't he, or something? Or
Right. It wasn't a 350. I think it was a 327.
327.
Chevy.
Okay.
And a doctor in Hollywood had it, and he's the one who had it painted. Had the Chevy engine put in.
Okay.
With a 2-speed power glide transmission.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
been replaced. He did have it painted and upholstered, and that was about 50 years ago.
So that paint is 50 years old?
Yes, the paint and upholstery. So
Wow.
it's really not a show car, but it's kind of a survivor.
Yeah.
And I have a number of cars that are show cars.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to touch this one because of the age of the paint. And
Yeah.
I don't know, it needs to stay.
It does need to stay. I agree.
The way
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's neat. So the interior, that's 50 years old, and what's that like? And I mean,
It's the leather is perfect.
Oh.
There's no scratches or cracks or tears or anything. It's a really good condition.
Yeah.
I think it was the doctor also put a Jaguar instrument panel in it, so it doesn't have the stock Alvis panel. It's out of a Jaguar.
Yeah. Jaguar. Oh. It looks like a Jag on the inside then.
Yeah.
And it's got what is that? A air vent on the side of the hood?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so
It's
you manually open
It's
that?
manually opened on both sides.
Okay.
And I guess it works okay, but with that cooling the way it's set up right now, it doesn't need it. I've never opened.
What's your favorite part about the car?
I think the history.
Yeah.
And I saw it down at Arizona in Scottsdale at one of the auctions, and I saw it from about probably 100 yards away, and I said, I got to have that car. There's something. I like the paint scheme, the way it is, and
It's a classic coach. I mean, you can tell. This is like what coach building is all about. Just right here.
And I knew that I liked it, but I didn't really think it would be as popular with the people as it is, even not knowing the story, but in parades and stuff. I get asked. I've got 12 pretty special cars, and this is probably the number one asked for car at a parade, or bringing a parade marshal or a mayor or something like that in a parade. And they like it.
Well, this is a fantastic car, and it's just there's so much to these classics that are coach built like this, and they're so elegant, right?
Well, the tires that were on there, we found out, were 30 years old, and they were biased. So we got the wide white wall, and the largest that we could get that would clear the skirts, and in a radial white wall. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Well, that's a super nice car. I hope you get to enjoy it for many years to come, and thanks for bringing it out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.